Hi guys, and welcome to your zodiac readings. I am first going to be doing Aquarius, so hello Aquarius, and welcome. This is Raven of Hope. If you want to know more about personal and private readings, healings and sessions, and products, Reiki products, I will leave my link to my website down below as well as my Instagram. So I am using a new deck that I just recently got, and this is Lucy Cavendish's, and this is the Firefox Oracle. So I am also burning a candle for spirit. I also have some frankincense incense going, and I am also using a piece of selenite along with some pink opal. I call in my guides and your guides and all beings alike to assist me with this reading, and that everyone watching this gets a clear and accurate message for them. So this is for June 2020, and I'm going to try to keep them at a reasonable time because I do have quite a bit to get through. I have 12 zodiacs, as you guys know, and I just want to make sure everyone gets their message out on time. So I'm just going to be shuffling the deck and just seeing what falls out, and that is what the message will be for you guys for June 2020. Okay, so Aquarius, the first card that you got is empowerment. So this is a month where you are really wanting to focus on that energy. There is a lot of what Spirit's telling me. There has been a lot of sorrow, not only in your particular zodiac, but as you know, a collective. But you also have been having a lot of tug of war, what Spirit's telling me, especially with self-esteem for whatever reason. And so the spirituality is what Spirit's telling me has been kind of at a standstill. It's like you want to believe, but there's just been so much going on that seems to be not only just unfair but unreasonable and kind of uncalled for, that is causing some disempowerment in the future. A little bit in the future energies, you still feel like it's going, what I mean by that is you feel like it's going to continue, and it's just been like that for some time. But this card is saying that even though this is an emotional, legit feeling, these blocks need to be released in any form that you feel fit. With them showing this card and the depiction, to me, it's a lot of, they're showing me like this card with the fish almost in the water, but she's a human as well, kind of a mermaid energy. You feel as though you've just been submerged with so many people's energy that it's hard to figure out what's yours. So it's very disempowering. But when you focus on your own emotions, regardless of what is going around you, that's going to help with the empowerment to come back to you in this month. When we have tending the future, this is a very promising card in my opinion, with a lot of greens. This is not only dealing with the heart chakra, but this is also kind of showing that, you know, yes, there is some energies here that is saying that the future does have prosperity, it does have abundance. It's not all about sorrow and struggle. So hold on to that in June. The next thing you have is the golden moment. So a lot of you, I'm not saying all of you, but quite a few of you, I would say 95% of you will be feeling this energy of feeling as if this is needed to happen for this aha moment, for this encompassing road of prosperity. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, and I like to always disclaim that, but this is saying that there is going to be something that is going to mean a lot to you in June coming up. It might be just an hour out of the whole month. I'm not saying it's going to be like that, but just saying that there is hope for you to have that and more. Maybe it's more than an hour. Maybe it's the whole month. Maybe it's a few days out of the month. Maybe it's, you know, like this card says, just the moment that kind of makes you feel like things can be restored, maybe even better than they were. So that's a good card. Then you have the Shadow Dancer. So some of you are still going to be struggling with whether it be a past part of yourself that might have been hurt. So the shadow aspects come out and you are fearful, you are doubtful, you are not really in denial, but you almost are trying to protect yourself by being a little bit. To you, it seems not to be negative because it does seem very realistic. But the shadow dancer is here to tell you that it doesn't have to always be like that. You don't always have to protect yourself with a cloak of kind of expecting the worst but hope for the best energy. Because again, that's going to keep you emotionally oversaturated, is what Spirit's telling me, overstimulated. And that's not going to allow these energies to come in. And as you know with these cards and June, Aquarius, that there is promise here. There is hope. So don't give up. And the last card that you have is breathe. Oh, sorry. I seen breathe. That's strange. So maybe you should start working on that breath work, guys. But beneath the surface. So again, this is just saying there is a lot going on. Not saying that, you know, it's going to be really slower, but what I'm seeing is Spirit showing me the capability of being able to separate a little bit from some of these things that have been not really triggering you, but that's the kind of the word I'm coming from when Spirit's kind of explaining it to me. You can have a little bit more hope coming within this month, Aquarius. You have the right to have that hope and to see that hope in action. But again, if you can separate yourself from some past aspects, some aspects that once served you well but don't anymore, that's actually more harmful than helpful, then that's what you need to do is, you know, kind of do some inventory on what's going on. And now this is just not all about personal development and personal work. It's also about being mindful of what is kind of not really attacking you, but is kind of influencing you, and how you can kind of cut it out of the equation. Maybe it's watching a certain station on TV. Don't watch it, you know, or maybe someone is giving you a guilt trip and it has nothing to do with you, but they're making it part of you. You know, just kind of release some of these energies as much as you can, pray them off, visualize them away, whatever you can do, and be very aware of your emotions. Because once you get that in check, and you get those influences kind of a category and kind of being able to draw upon them when you need them and push them away when you need to, so a little boundary work, that's going to help you find these other energies here, which is empowerment, the golden moment, and tending to your future, you know, getting that future that you want and not necessarily always referring back to the past. It's a good reference and a tool for lessons learned and wisdom, but don't let it become a tag along, you know, don't let it become an imprint in your shadow where, you know, it's like, again, like someone's stalking you in a way. Don't let that energy, don't let it be, you know, put that boundary up. And June, you're going to have a lot of more positive experiences and a lot more empowerment. So I do hope that this makes sense. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. And please let me know what I can improve on, what suggestions you have, and all that jazz down below. Blessings.